Oh, I thought he was joking.
Yeah.
I just realised there's a lot of witty characters in this.
I know.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan,
And I'm Pudgy.
and we are back with more Game of Thrones, episode 3. This one's called Lord Snow, so it's going to follow our boy Jon Snow, I'm assuming, which we liked, and we were saying last episode, there's a bit of a Destiny vibe about him, like,
Yeah.
you know, he's on the big journey, so I'm eager to see his character development.
So am I.
For anyone new to the channel, just letting you know, our perspective is we've come from House of the Dragons as our first ever entry to Game of Thrones, and now we're watching Game of Thrones from the perspective of that. So we hope that it has a bit of a unique perspective, and we may know some things ahead of time that we wouldn't know about the world because of that entry point. Last episode, pretty rough ending, pretty intense. Those 5 minutes felt like a long time.
Yeah.
When we saw, we're not good with names yet, it's still early, but both the Queen and her prince son were just basically just really manipulative, really cutthroat about everything. The prince obviously lied, had the butcher's boy. We don't know if he's killed or just beaten, but he looked mangled.
I
Which
feel like he's killed. Like,
I don't know.
he's a commoner. They really don't care.
I don't know. But either way, it was just shit. That was definitely like a hit me here. You know, that was hard to watch that. And we saw Ned's middle daughter, her dog got killed as punishment because they couldn't find Arya's dog.
The dire wolf.
So that was painful to watch. And two intense scenes.
Back to back, yeah.
I'm sure that's just a little bit of an intro to the brutality in this show, but between that and the boy being thrown off at the end, who now has woken up, but yeah, this show is throwing us right in the deep end. But overall, we're loving it.
Yeah. It just annoyed me that he lied. Like,
But I feel like he's gonna be. I keep calling him snakes. It's the most fitting word. I feel
yeah.
he's gonna be a true blue, just snake lying through the teeth all the time.
Lannisters don't have a good vibe about them.
Yeah. This episode, the Queen sending her message. What are you feeling about that? It's gonna shake Ned up a bit, I reckon.
Yeah, it must, but then who's going to tell her that her son's awake? And I'm really interested to see what he actually knows. Like, if he remembers things, if he, like, has no clue whatsoever. I've got a feeling he has to remember.
lot will
Or he
depend
will
on that.
eventually remember.
A lot will depend on what he remembers, so who knows? And Ned's a very strong man, and he also has a friendship with the king, but I thought that's going to struggle when the king backs the wife. It's going to be difficult.
Well, that's already being tested now with this little scenario with the kids. So,
Yeah.
interesting.
damn. Hopefully this episode we'll find out more about Jon Snow and the Wall in particular, which is this really elusive sort of mystery so far,
Yeah.
and seems to be this very scary, like, no-go zone, so I'll be eager to see what Snow can do about it. For anyone who's interested in supporting us over at Patreon, we have our full-length reactions over there and early access to episodes that are ahead of our YouTube uploads. So if you want to check that out, links are in our description. For those of you on YouTube, remember to like the video if you enjoy our reaction. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of our reaction or the episode itself. And hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date as we tackle this 8-season mammoth of a series. We look forward to having you join us.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
The music's cool. It's like a J-up.
It is a bit of a build-up. There's a bit of nostalgia behind it now. Winterfell again. Winterfell. It's always King's Landing, Winterfell, and the Wall.
Yeah.
Those are the big three at the moment. And the infamous tree.
So I genuinely do think it is the face of their old gods, because last episode when they were in the woods, they called it the Woods of the Gods. And that kind of tree was there.
Yeah. I think Ned's wife even commented when he was in the woods, sitting by the fire or something. Like, even the gods can't help you. Some line like that.
The infamous Iron Throne cleaned it up a bit.
Yeah, there were more swords in House of the Dragon coming along. That's what I was thinking. Wonder if we'll see a reference to that in House of the Dragon.
About time we had some stern northern leadership.
This cynical bastard.
What's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Wow.
Such a smart ass dude.
People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
Let's go. The brother's just a prick, isn't he?
I'm standing right here when it happened. It was very brave, your brother.
And your father, too.
Cheap blow, dude.
Nobody deserves to die like that.
But you just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched.
What happened?
500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt.
Damn.
Except for the screams, of course.
I really want to know what the hell happened, dude.
When I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Because he killed the Mad King.
If I stabbed the Mad King in the belly instead of the back, would you admire me more?
You served him well. When serving was safe.
Ah. Yep.
Not so honourable, are you?
Yeah. I like that a lot. So the previous king was Targaryen. Maybe the last one.
We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son.
Snap.
This tournament is an extravagance we cannot afford.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plans.
There will be no plans until I speak to Robert.
Stepping in.
I like it.
Forgive me, my lords. I had a long ride.
You are the king's hand, Lord Stark. We serve at your pleasure.
Shows authority, but he does want to step on people's toes
He's
too.
respectful, dude. He's a good leader.
It's nearly healed.
Not like this, bitch.
Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
Lies, lies, lies.
Just a little manipulator.
She's very beautiful and young. And if you don't like her, you only need to see her on formal occasions and when the time comes to make little princes and princesses.
Oh my goodness.
And if you'd rather lie with noble virgins, so be it. You are my darling boy and the world will be exactly as you want it to be.
You don't want to raise a son like that. No way. Not from that
Oh,
young.
look at the outcome. Piece of shit.
And if the Northerners rebel,
I'd crush them.
Yeah, we've seen your power, brother.
a good king knows when to save his strength and when to destroy his enemies.
I mean, that's a good lesson in itself.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
What a horrible mindset to have.
Young lady, eat your food.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for what?
The prince. Howard, and he killed my friend.
Damn, he's dead.
You're a liar, and if you told the truth, Mike would be alive.
Yep. Exactly.
Damn, dude, he's dead. Ugh, what an ugly doll.
Don't you like it?
I haven't played with dolls since I was 8. May I be excused?
Bit spoilt.
It's all right. Go on.
Poor guy's trying and he's got so much on his plate.
I know.
As a man of responsibility.
War was easier than daughters.
Say that a bit. Say that again.
I know this Maker's Mark. This is Micken's work. Where did you get this?
That cheeky look.
Little lady shouldn't play with swords.
I wasn't playing, and I don't want to be a lady.
She can be a little warrior.
Hope so. Suits her.
She's the Rhaenyra of this show.
And who were you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? Do you know the first thing about sword fighting?
Sticking with the pointy end. I asked Micah to practice with me.
The truth comes out.
And he'll know she's being genuine.
Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
So was I. He is a liar.
True.
I like her.
Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She cannot betray him. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
Also true.
Yeah.
Wise little girl.
Asking the real questions.
We've come to a dangerous place. We cannot fight a war amongst ourselves. Go on. It's yours.
I really like him as a man, as a father,
Me too,
as
me
the
too.
hand.
He's very noble and honourable. So far, him and Jon Snow are my two faves. And I like her too. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She might be the one to finally kill the prince. Maybe later. Who knows?
Who knows?
Give us some early theories out there. For...
I know a story about a crow.
I hate your story.
I know a story about a boy who hated stories.
Like every grandmother.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Ah, there's the line.
When the sun hides for years and children are born and live and die, all in darkness.
Damn.
It's the time for fear, my little lord, when the white walkers move through the woods.
Damn, this is the horror one that he wanted.
Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts.
Shit, probably the previous winter.
So is this the sort of story that you like?
Point made. Well played, Granny.
There's a guess.
Get your supper, I want some time with him.
He's like, cuckoo Granny, out of here. I don't mind it.
You still don't remember anything?
Damn.
You could be pretending.
I've seen you climb 1,000 times. In the wind, in the rain, you never fall.
I did, though. It's true, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs.
Damn. Bloody queen, dude.
I'd rather be dead.
Oh.
Never say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Poor kid, dude. That's a shit fate.
He could genuinely not remember, but he could also, like, not want to say anything because that was the consequence of knowing.
If you'd rather be dead, what has he got to lose?
Would you mind following us?
I would. We've done nothing wrong.
We've been instructed to escort you into the city.
Instructed?
Thing?
She tries to hold her own.
Yeah, she's a woman, but someone's on edge around her.
Cats. Go on. Go upstairs.
This guy seems cheeky.
You little worm! You take me for some back alley Sally you can drag into a...
She's mortified.
Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance? My little birds are everywhere.
Interesting.
Valerian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Yeah. I don't know.
He always plays like the mischievous guy in every series.
Oh, he knows.
It's mine.
Yours?
At least it was. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister. The imp.
They're framing him, I reckon.
Oh my goodness.
They're framing the imp.
Do you think they're framing him? Or
I
he just
do.
like dealt with it?
No,
Probably
I
framing.
Do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
Oh, let's go. Oh, man.
He's strong.
Alright, let's go. I like this.
Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here.
A raven came for Ned Stark's son.
He's awake.
Good news or bad?
Both.
Interesting. So you think the imp is set up?
Correct, because remember when he's had a chat with his brother, and his brother, he was like prodding and poking, like he knew something, and the brother was like, I wonder which side you're on sometimes, you know, and his brother's very manipulative.
Yeah.
The imp doesn't seem like he's not interested in cheap wins. He's pretty sincere, but he's the black sheep of the family, and I feel like almost the brother wants to get rid of him, but quietly.
Yeah, potentially. But that's horrible. Like this queen and her twin brother are just bad seeds, man. That's disgusting. Like the way she speaks to her child, the way they treat their own brother. Oh,
They're really corrupt. You can tell, like they're the bad eggs.
will they ever get a redemption arc? Who knows?
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
Is she?
No, she's not.
Interesting.
I love how he knew before Ned.
I thought that she'd be safest in here.
The whole house.
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
Ned!
Oh, I thought he was joking.
Yeah.
I just realised.
Quick tempers, slow mind.
There's a lot of witty characters in this.
I know.
Broke my nose, busted.
Oh my god.
Well, you're a shit fighter. What can I say?
It's an improvement.
Doesn't look broken.
What you looking at, Halfman?
I'm looking at you.
They don't know his status, I'm guessing.
Very distinctive faces. All of you.
Ones to remember.
I think they would look marvellous decorating spikes in King's Landing. My sister, the Queen, about it.
He pulled rank.
Who's there for our boy Snow?
I like a little friendship.
Your brother Bran has woken up.
I love how he just reads it. Everyone else like does the honour.
He's like a little brother to me, Ned. He would never betray my trust.
I hope so.
You're a true friend.
Don't tell anyone.
I hope that's the case. He seems sincere, but
You never know.
I'm always one that's duped because
Stupid.
Calm down.
He's a child. 10 years old. What were you thinking?
I was thinking of us. You're a bit late to start complaining about it now.
yeah, you just want to set the push.
What if it comes back to him?
It will.
And my husband?
I'll go to war with him if I have to.
Yeah, I'm a tough guy.
The war for Cersei's cunt.
Oh my god.
The boy won't talk. And if he does, I'll kill him. Him, Ned Stark, the king, the whole bloody lot of them until...
We know he doesn't mind.
This guy talks big, but he doesn't have the same strength
Yeah.
as the others, all the presidents. Just a pretty boy behind fancy clothing.
I know they did it, Ned. The Lannisters, in my bones, I know it.
A mother always knows.
I can't do anything without proof.
And if you find the proof?
Then I bring it to Robert and hope he's still the man I once knew.
A lot of trust.
He still loves you.
Does he?
Think he does.
It's bad history as well.
They've got a solid relationship. I admire it.
And he's, as I said, he's a very sincere, noble kind of man. May he live long in this series.
Let's hope.
It's always the characters that I love, they end up dying.
I knocked him down with the hammer. God, I was strong then.
Damn.
Caved in his breastplate.
Oof.
Probably shattered every rib he had.
Jesus.
Stood over him, hammer in the air.
Slow death.
But before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!"
Imagine that.
He could have lingered on the edge of the battle with the smart boys, and today his wife would be making him miserable. Sons would be ingrates, and he'd be waking 3 times in the night to...
So he's talking about himself.
Miserable life.
It's empty, Your Grace.
What do you mean it's empty?
There's no more wine.
Is that what empty means? So get more.
He's a bit of a bitter man at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's a bit over it.
Surrounded by Lannisters.
Not a good choice.
See their blonde hair and their smug, satisfied faces. Must wound your pride, now standing out there like a glorified centaur.
Damn, he's gone full send on this.
Forced to mind the door while your king eats and drinks and shits and fucks.
He's humiliated him.
Any last words?
I cut his head off, so now.
At 16.
What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? Did he call you a traitor? Did he plead for a reprieve?
His face just
So
changed.
he's the one that killed the king.
Burn them all.
Oh, to his wife. I think that was a reference to his wife-to-be that died or something, maybe.
Yeah, Ned's sister.
Yeah. Damn, that was intense. That was a bit of a history there too.
I wonder what they did to deserve being burnt. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, a lot of things are pretty harsh in this series, so...
The Lannisters' kids of the previous king, I can't figure that out.
No, I think they're just a lord family, like royals.
Tell them all to stop.
You want the entire horde to stop? For how long?
Until I command them otherwise.
Oh, shit.
Got no balls.
Yeah.
A Khaleesi.
Damn, a Khaleesi. I like her outfit.
You give commands to me.
The hell?
You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Who's this guy? It just comes out of nowhere.
Savages or their sluts.
Oh my god.
Nice. They answer to her, not him.
Rakara say you should take ear to teach respect.
Nice. She has the power now.
Yep.
Oh. Her brother's a prick, dude. And they're not loyal to him.
Moment! Kill these Dothraki dogs! I am your king!
So spoiled.
Yeah, he thought he willed the power, but she's gonna get the power.
Yeah.
Serves you right, you mutt. Jesus Christ, what a power trip. All that because she just wanted to stop the army.
I know.
Walk.
Let's go.
Bye. Look at his face.
He's a bit humiliated.
His face just is so funny. Oh my god. Don't come for my girl Khaleesi, alright?
What a wall, dude.
I know.
It's definitely built to keep something big out.
Damn, it looks freezing.
It's literally an Attack on Titan wall, the size. Or we're gonna get to look on the other side, maybe. That'd be cool.
It's gone to the top.
Maybe that's why the job's shit, because it's so cold and they all just guard it.
I feel like it's more than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this morning.
You're leaving?
Where you going?
My job is out there.
Oh. So they go into it.
You're no ranger, John.
But I'm better than every
Better
other.
than no one.
You need to be reminded of that, yeah.
Here. A man gets what he earns.
Nice.
When he earns it.
He better not get any, like, bright ideas and go by himself.
Wonder if there are more, like, supernatural things on the other side. So the White Walkers are the only ones we've seen so far.
And how do a bear's balls taste?
Chewy.
You would definitely try that, wouldn't you?
Probably.
What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Do Dornish girls count?
I knew his answer would be something like that.
Some of them's just poor lads looking for steady feet. Some of them's high-born lads looking for glory.
Like a Mount Snow.
Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall.
Yeah, he's bringing in the harsh reality beyond the jokes.
And they do it so plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer afternoons in peace and comfort.
Yep,
Says it how it
exactly
is.
right.
I like this guy.
Do you think I'm plump?
Yep.
I have great admiration for the Night's Watch. I have great admiration for you as First Ranger.
You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
I don't believe that giants and ghouls and white walkers are lurking beyond the wall.
Well, you haven't been there.
So giants and ghouls, wow.
You've never been north of the wall, so don't tell me what's out there.
Exactly.
So is that where the guys were in the first episode? When
I
they
think
got
so.
beheaded? Damn. I like this brother. He's a badass.
I think he's starting to like me.
I don't mind the imp because he's got a good sense of humour.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get offended easy. Seems
He's
a lot
been-
better than his siblings.
Yeah, but he is also a bit spoiled. Like, you've never been on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, of course.
Ath Jahaka.
Ath Jahakar.
Ath Jahakar.
Just putting in the hard yards to learn.
What are you doing? When was last time you bleed, Khaleesi?
Oh. She's pregnant.
Already?
Game of Thrones wastes no time. Straight into it.
Armor make a man grows
Slow.
slow.
It's true. It also keeps a man alive.
Also true.
They're learning from each other.
Yeah.
He still is. Man of great honor, and I betrayed him.
Seems like a noble guy, so I want to know his story a little bit.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her. It is true. She does not bleed for 2 moons.
2 moons. It's been a couple months now.
I'll have the boys butcher a goat for supper.
She's like stern.
Yeah, she's got attitude. She's funny.
Why is that significant? Now that she has a baby.
Maybe because of their ritual around the dragons. Or even just a noble next in line, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't stand so still. It's harder to hit a moving target.
It's helping them.
And the imp sort of set that up, see? That's why he seems decent. I think he's very misunderstood.
Yeah.
Winter is coming,
So we've been told.
and dark things will come with it.
Interesting. So the Starks like prophesize.
The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men.
Too much peace, I think.
Your sister sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
Oh,
She's not the best
she doesn't
person, man.
care.
Gods help us all if we're not ready.
God help you all. You're definitely not ready. And I've got a feeling you won't be. She's not coming to no one's aid other than her own.
Merak.
Kufino se yanese.
Anna. Sekenesa.
The language is beautiful.
Yeah. And he's respecting her a lot more now, you can see. Powerful alliance if he's a warrior and she's a dragon controller.
Dragon Rider.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's a big fall if you mess up.
I know.
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him.
Oh. You better give that message.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
I think he respects him now.
Tomorrow you will be here at midday.
Who are you?
Oh, I got her a trainer.
It's too heavy.
It is heavy as it needs to be to make you strong.
Gotta practice, girl.
Now you are standing, old rogue. Turn your body side face.
This guy's accent.
He knows these things. You must listen to me, boy.
I'm a girl.
Boy, girl. You are a sword.
Oh, this guy's classic.
You are not holding a battle axe. You are holding
a needle.
Ooh.
Oh, he likes it.
This is the Bravos dance. The water dance. It is swift and sudden.
Bit more delicate and intricate.
Yeah.
Now you will try to strike me.
Simple enough.
Reverse waterway.
Just too heavy-footed.
Yeah, he's got a very elegant movement. It's a funny teacher.
It's patient.
She caught it. Okay. Step one.
Dead.
Quick study.
Very dead.
It's going through his mind.
Yeah.
That it can actually happen one day.
I don't know. He's either looking at her
That's
potential or he's looking at the possibility of her, being in danger one day. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Alright, so thankfully my psychological stability spared a little bit and we didn't end on anything too bad this one.
Yeah, true.
The first I was waiting for it, I'm like, oh, towards the end, so I'm glad it's not every episode because it was enjoyable, but I didn't have heartbreak at the end. I really like Imp.
Yeah.
Jon Snow, and then Ned Stark. And even the uncle, I'm liking a lot of the Starks.
Just so you know, that's not his name.
I don't know his name yet, but
Yeah.
I call him Imp.
Yeah. It starts with a T, I can't remember now.
Yeah, I'll learn that eventually. But he seems like he's spoiled on the one end, but that's also the appearance he gives, almost like that Bruce Wayne thing.
Yeah.
But like, he's actually more honourable behind the scenes because of his situation. That's the vibe I'm getting so far.
Yes and no. Like, he's the in-between, I think, because he's talking so much of this wall and he doesn't believe anyone and blah, 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 blah.
That also just seems to be the reflection of his time. Like, it looks like it's been a long time since this is more like a superstition that from his great-grandfather or something, and they're just sort of like, it's just an old horror story, So he's a bit superstitious. Kind of like a lot of people in our generation are about, like, religion. Not so much that he's stuck up or whatever, but maybe obviously a bit sheltered from that, yeah.
I'm actually really enjoying, which I didn't think it'd come so soon, but Khaleesi's just coming into her own, her character progression already. And I do find her relationship with Carl Drago, very
cool.
intriguing.
Yeah. And the way it's developing.
Yeah, it's developing quite quickly. So, like, I wonder where they're going to go from here. I feel like they're going to be, like, a really good power couple.
I'm just loving the pacing. 3 episodes in, the pacing of episode is packed with story and character development and lore, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Khaleesi reminds me a fair bit of like the descendant of Rhaenyra. Not
Well,
as
I think she is Targaryen.
yeah,
So.
but she also seems to have as she developed a little bit. I feel like she'll be the next Rhaenyra in a sense. I
Yeah.
wonder if they mention them at all, maybe not. But yeah, she looks kind of similar too.
Yeah, with that like golden like white hair. Her brother though is just ugh. Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm glad they put rank on him, and I feel like he's gonna have a rude awakening, thinking it was all for him. Especially if Khaleesi's husband starts to back her up, who realizes he's got no power.
I wonder what he will think about her having a child.
Yeah, because that could be the next born heir potentially, especially because she's married someone who seems to be the chieftain or something of his tribe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like the heir of his tribe, but it wouldn't be.
I can see her brother dying, and I think that she'll take over.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't really care for him right now.
He seems more like a vice than an important character, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, to kind of get Khaleesi and Carl together.
There was definitely an emphasis on this episode about Beyond the Walls. We've got giants, ghouls, and White Walkers.
Yeah.
And we haven't... So there's little giants. I wonder what they look like, but I imagine we're going to get introduced to all of them over time. And a lot more of the supernatural dangers that actually exist in this world. It's not just the kingdom and the humans and stuff. You know, that's one part.
Yeah.
And that's cool, because we haven't really seen any of that in Game of Thrones yet.
You mean House of Dragon?
Yeah, like in Game of Thrones world, being House of the Dragon, we haven't seen any introduction to that.
Yeah.
So
well, I wonder if the wall, which I'm pretty sure, because they said it's been there for thousands of years, I wonder if the wall was there during House of the Dragon.
I just don't think we've explored.
Yeah.
Already we've seen that we're exploring way more land area rather than just King's Landing.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying Ned as a character. Like, he seems quite complex, and he's wearing lots of hats, like the King's Hand, a father, a husband. I mean,
like the leader of a noble family.
Yeah, and he's carrying a lot of shit for everyone. I mean, even this whole mystery with his mother and, you know, his brother and his father dying.
Yeah.
Was it his brother and
mean,
father?
Not his mother, you mean the girl he had a son
Oh,
with.
yeah. The son's mother, yeah.
There's a lot of history that intertwines within his characters that was being drip fed.
Yeah.
But just at the right pace too. You want to know more, but you're like, oh, I'm looking forward to finding out more.
Yeah. I'm finding it, like, I guess it's just the world and the era that we're in, but just a small conversation. So much is said, but, like, you don't pick up on everything. Because, I mean, we're not used to all the names and who they're referring to. So, yeah, like you said, it's really being drip fed.
I've just got this feeling that between Ned and the Lannister, the brother...
Which one?
The brother to the queen, the one that's fucking the queen.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like there's going to be some sort of... He's going to somehow do Ned wrong at some point. Not necessarily kill him, I don't know. But I got this feeling, because they've got this little thing brewing. But he's... As long as the king's there, he's probably okay. But it's interesting. I just got this feeling. There's a lot of manipulation with those nobles. And if the king goes, it's not going to be good.
They're just nasty. I don't like them. Like, they're only out for themselves. And they're so selfish and manipulative. And, I mean, I guess everyone's out for themselves, aren't they? Trying to protect themselves. But they're just doing it in a nasty way.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction. If you want to check out the full length or get early access, check out our Patreon in our description. Remember to give the video a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on episode 4. Until then, take care of yourselves.
See you guys.